try to use your elbow instead of your wrist. Don't use your wrist but elbow. Your wrist should not be moving, but your elbow should be moving. Use your shoulders to draw straight lines like this. Try to draw straight lines, vertical lines, or even angular lines like this. Because this is very much useful when you start hatching or shading techniques. So once you have the lines, get to triangles, draw triangles. Right triangles. Usually, for example, application-wise, where we can use these triangles. So for example, you want to draw a hut or a tent. So this is like a campfire hut or something like that. So this is a combination of a triangle and a circle, the arcs and lines. So this is a common basic shapes that we're gonna learn. The next one will be squares. Try to draw squares. Do not use scales, or preferably use your bare hand. Freehand drawing is most attractive. Try not to use any protractors or scales or rulers or anything like that. So try to draw lines in different ways, like draw circles, squares, rectangles. Try to draw boxes like this. Try to do everything with your bare hand. Practice as much as you can. Not like a cones. I said, like draw a triangle and a circle. Try to draw elliptical circles, ellipses. So like this is the basic shape of it. A cone. Always try to draw with strokes, not a single thing. Try to draw with strokes. This is the kind of practice that we're gonna do on a daily basis. So these like combinations. Try to combine things. So like as I said, these are ellipses. You say draw an ellipse. The combinations would be a 3D kind of. So this is a rectangle with ellipses form a cylinder. So try to combine things and draw the basic shapes of sketching. Practice these basic sketches as many times as possible. The types of hatchings or shading techniques. So for practice, just use HB pencil or any 2B pencil. It's perfectly fine. Like now let's see hatching. We have the two main categories of hatching. Another one is like a straight hatching, or the second one is cross hatching. So like let's see some straight hatching, like so if say this is our subject and we want to hatch this area, so this is how we do it for an inclined 45 degrees hatching. So it can be like a straight line, or it can be something like this with the very short strokes and filling the area with the hatching very short strokes with a unique texture that we want to get here. So this is how we do it. So if let us say I want to represent the glass, we don't want to hatch everything, but keep some two lines like this. So this gives a glass texture. So try to hatch the surfaces or shade the surfaces in or straight lines. It can be straight lines, vertical shading or vertical hatching, which would give a different tone of the object, or based on the material of the object we would prefer different types of hatchings to showcase it in a different way. So let's say it can be a horizontal hatching like this. So these are different techniques of hatching. We're coming to cross hatching. Let's say this is our subject and we want to show it in cross hatching where the texture is so dark or bright color. So in that case we would give a hatching, normal hatching first, a straight hatching, and then we would prefer to hatch in another direction or with another angle, like from this direction. So it's like I'm drawing a 90-degree hatching. The first one was 45 degrees and the next one is very much perpendicular to it, and we get a very different texture in cross hatchings. So it's like a fabric that we can showcase here. So there are particular art where we use a complete hatching technique, let us say we have an outline of a trunk of a tree and I want to showcase that this area I'm getting the light from here. So let us say I have to showcase that this area is dark and this is a light one. In that case we would have a normal straight hatching on this area and give a texture or anything. It's just an example. So now this is a different shade, and now I want to show it in a dark mode. In that case we use cross hatching like this shading area. So we go in a different direction and give it a different texture, like saying it is darker than the other one. So this is how we can actually use only hatching techniques and an outline of a subject and showcase the drawing. If I wanted to show it more darker, I can go for another set of hatching on the same area of concentration that we are showing now. So this is how we we can showcase the darker area of the shaded part of the subject. So this is we can showcase the hatching what we are doing, and this is a smudging part where we can actually try to merge both the shades. So before that, get practice on types of hatchings like cross hatching and the straight hatching. So now coming to different smudge techniques. Smudging is getting a tone from a darker to a lighter area. So let us say this is the darkest part and this is the lightest part of this subject. So what we do is this would be the darkest area and we put a lot of pressure in, and coming down we gradually reduce the pressure that we put on the paper, the pencil. Very light in the last one. So this is kind of hatching that we do for showing the gradient of the color change. So now what we do, typically kind of lines that we see here, these are the kind of lines, but if we want to smudge them, or we get a turbo tone that we want, we can use either different kind of materials. The first one I always prefer is your finger. Use your finger to smudge it. The second one is stumps made up of paper. The third one is like a cloth, and you can actually use a tissue paper to smudge it. So let us see the finger, with the finger how it works. Like I have a literally very dark area here and a very medium tone here and a very light tone here. So I start with the darker one. And I just smudge it. And when I go to the light area using the finger and just very carefully smudge it. And the last one I would say, like from the bottom I again go to up and give a tone. Now you can see there are no more lines, like got a texture from darker to lighter area. So this light we can use our fingers, though it is dusty, but it's a fun activity we can do. So like I can show you stumps how it works. I currently do not have cloth and tissue, but I can show you how stumps work. So let us say there's another subject like this, and for smudging, like again use pencil also. So once I like say I give the darker tone at one place and the medium pressure tone in the middle one, and gradually I decrease the pressure on the pencil. And now I'm going to use the stumps here. Let me grab them. So these are different stumps I have, like very thin, two stumps are very thin, and these are really thick. So we can use any stumps and start smudging. Say like let's use this one. It's like start from the lighter version, okay, and smudge it carefully, and go to the darker one. Now you can see the difference, like the different kind of texture that we get. So with the finger, it's not so much of smudging. When smudging is less required, we can use our fingers, and if the smudging is really required, so much intense, we can use actually stumps. But do not carry away by the stumps. What they do is very awesome, but sometimes it is misleading. We do not need so much smudging everywhere, so use it when it is required. So we have seen our cross hatching and normal hatching and a smudging technique. We can use cloth for the same purpose, and also tissue. Now let us see, in hatching we have way different techniques. So it's like when the subject is like something, a bushy kind of thing, we would prefer to have a circular hatching like this, giving a different texture or showing that this is not a regular object or something like that. It can be like a bushy object. So I gave a different texture here, and when I want to go a darker side of one part of this, like for example, say this is the darker area, this is the darker area, and this is the medium, and this is the lighter I would prefer to give more darker texture here by applying some pressure and giving the hatching more and more. But still, I won't lose this texture that I want, and go with a lighter pressure on the middle part. Just leave the lightest. So this is the lightest one. So this is the medium, and this is the darkest area. So this is different types of hatchings and shadings. I hope you like this session. Continue practicing, and we will meet you in the next session. Thank you.